Are you ready to go into the heat of battle?
No.
Well, luckily for you, we're not actually going into battle. We're just dealing with, people who are
Other
in the
people
battle.
are in the heat of battle, and we're
Yes.
dealing with that.
Fellow members of the Culuruma Liberation Front, you are the true soldiers of this country.
He looks kind of like a monkey. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Federal Army no longer upholds truth and justice. The rampant spread of bribery and corruption throughout the government cannot be tolerated. They sell our natural resources for their own personal gain. There is no time to waste. The good people of this country look to us to right these wrongs. The revolution shall arise from here. One day obeys.
I'm glad that you described that for us, even though most of the people there, if not all of them, would probably know since they're there.
We shall rebuild Culuruma with our own hands.
Ooh, we're at camp. Okay, this is actually our camp.
I'm sorry, but your visit must be cut short, doctors. This area has become a danger zone.
Is there a highway going to it?
I was about to say, we can't take the highway to the danger zone because we're already here.
The guerrillas have taken Wanadeo base. The government is launching a campaign to win it back.
There's a military base nearby?
Its existence has been kept confidential for strategic reasons. But according to our intelligence, Major General Ramirez has double-crossed us. Unbelievable! Our unit has been asked to join the mission the President has ordered.
Sounds like a war's about to erupt. What are we supposed to do?
Run away!
Allow me to explain.
Mr. President,
We will be launching an assault on Wanadeo base momentarily. I would be most grateful if you could tend to any soldiers who are injured in the offensive. We are short on medics, you see.
We didn't come here to get involved in military operations.
However, if we don't intervene, the guerrillas will attack the villagers. How can you recognize the threat of stigma and simply ignore the threat of the guerrillas?
Because the threat of stigma is a worldwide problem?
And not political?
Yeah, that too.
I represent the citizens of this country. If you continue to defy their will, I will have no choice but to imprison you under martial law.
Mr. President, you can't be serious. These three came here with the best intentions.
You tell him, Maria.
All right, we'll do as you ask.
Dr. Vaughn,
Are you sure, Marcus?
But we'll only do it on the following conditions. First, you agree to use the profits earned by the mine to help stigma patients. That includes aiding the villagers. If you truly represent the will of the people, then that shouldn't be a problem. Secondly, you must transport all injured combatants, friend or foe, to us. We're not taking sides.
Very well.
All sounds
I accept
reasonable.
your conditions. We're heading to Wanadeo.
Highway to the
From the danger zone. We're leaving the danger zone.
No, actually, I think
Focus
this is more of a
report, sir.
danger zone.
We penetrated
Yeah,
the
but
front gate.
we were in the other place and it said this place has become a danger zone. I haven't referred to this as a danger zone yet.
I think we can classify it as the danger zone.
I don't know
We're
if we have that kind of
sustaining
authority, Red X.
Dang it, you're right.
All right. Take the injured to the visiting doctors. What's the status of the enemy?
We estimate that they are few in numbers, sir. However, we have received some disturbing information. Apparently, there are some foreigners providing them with assistance.
Who would do such a thing?
Arms dealers.
Well, at least they're not journalists. Let's proceed as planned.
At least they're not the fake news.
this really is a war.
Yes,
Yes.
Elena. What gave it away?
It's detestable.
Welcome to the
But
current
I'm afraid
events
it's a reality
that are
of the world we
unfolding.
live in.
Glad you could
Doctor,
catch up.
The first aid tent is filling up with injured men.
Looks like the nightmare is only beginning. Come on,
Like it's
let's
like
do what
the
we
first
can.
aid tent is filling up. Let's continue our conversation.
Okay.
We've gotten word that 5 patients are headed our
Oh
way.
boy!
Yep. 5 patients in 10 minutes.
Starting at
Boy,
10
gritty
vitals.
as hell, isn't it? What condition are they in?
Pretty sure he's under cardiac arrest.
I
when
think
we
I
start.
remember seeing
The
that word.
first patient has severe electrical burns on his upper body. He touched electrified barbed wire.
Yep, and see the best part about this one? We get to start with a burn victim. You remember how that is.
Even worse, he's undergoing cardiac arrest from the shock.
There's no time to lose. What about the others?
We don't have any information yet.
The others go more quickly, but
Okay.
We'll just have to deal with it. Come on.
the first one will take up a proportionally larger amount of time.
No one's gonna die on my watch. Let's get started.
So in a way, it's kind of there to freak you out about the rest of the mission.
Well, especially when you're doing it solo. Now, you don't actually have to treat all of the patients to
defibrillator ready.
finish the operation.
Hurry.
I think you just have to do at least 3. But of course, if you want to actually get the best score, you'll do all
Yeah.
5, and we should be able to do all 5. It's actually not too difficult as long as you're working quickly to get through
We'll
everyone.
begin treating his injuries as soon
Okay.
as we get a pulse.
The defibrillator is ready. Please begin.
I can hear your controller vibrate.
Yeah.
Start treating these electrical burns.
Okay,
Prepare
so
for
the way
skin
that
transplants.
the way that we're gonna do with these, if you want to prepare the grafts, it's the brownish vial into these. You can do 4
Okay.
at a time with
Yeah.
one draw.
And then scalpel them apart, or do you
yeah.
want to do that?
Depending on what I'm doing. So I'll just try to pick them up
Okay, so
as quickly as possible. So if,
try to scalpel them, but if you need to, you'll jump in.
yeah.
Okay.
And then don't clear off the pools of blood until we're ready to treat those,
Okay.
just so that we can get all 4 on without having to
Okay.
worry about it coming
So
back.
chances are, for the most part,
Inject the culture
I'll
fluid
handle the
into
squares.
right half of the
You
patient.
handle the
Please
circles?
begin by
Yes.
either injecting the culture fluid or
So
by
we're gonna-
treating
we're gonna-
the
so it's this
blood.
one, the one on the
Yes.
middle.
Yeah, it's the one on the right.
Remove the portion of skin with the scalpel. The coolant's working. Quickly, remove the burned skin.
Let's prepare a few more sheets of donor skin.
Okay.
There's still other.
There's blood in the way.
What? Dang it.
Another pool of blood is formed. Place the skin graft before the... There's still more of the burned area to cover. Please move on to
The burns turned black.
We can only...
Another burn's gotten worse.
Yeah, this isn't turning out so great. See, the thing that I don't like is that you can't place them down if there's blood nearby, and the area that the game considers nearby is pretty big.
Ah.
Well, and that applies to other things as well in terms of suturing lacerations. Dang it. Okay, can you get that for me? I can't put this down. Blue vial.
Wait, what?
Blue vial. Inject it.
Wait, here?
Just one of them. Okay, now you're gonna need to cut it off. And 4 steps to remove it.
I have played this game before.
And we're going kind of slowly on this, unfortunately. All right, start preparing the next ones.
Okay.
Just do 4, because we're gonna need to move the field down.
Oh, then I probably should have done it towards the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for taking care of that. All right. Trying to position it well. Yeah, these are one of the things that I think. Yeah, they don't. Oh, can you? Yeah, here I'll just.
Oh.
They don't come back in one of the next games, and I think it's a good thing that they don't.
I seriously managed to get a miss by putting my thing on the on a dividing line with the squares.
If you inject it into one that you've already done, then yeah, it'll be a miss.
No, it was an empty field. I think I managed to get a miss on an empty field of those.
Okay, just do 4 more, and we're almost done.
It seems like the kind of thing that you shouldn't be able to get away with.
Oh wait, there's another. Dang it, there's another one that's farther down. Yeah, you were out of the operating field there.
Yeah, that one, that was definitely my bad.
Operation complete.
Yeah, no, we actually were
You're
really
doing
slow on
fine.
that.
The next
You're
patient
on a
will
good
be here
pace
soon,
if you're
so
doing
get
it in
ready.
under 3 minutes.
We're
just
set.
gonna have to make up
How's
time.
the next patient?
He's taken gunshot hits from both a rifle
So what should I
and
be
a
doing?
shotgun.
Drain.
Just drain.
Got it. We'll start.
Drain the blood and quickly place there's a pellet. Extract it and treat the gunshot wound. The blood is pooling again. Please drain it. The blood pool is in the
as soon as I was about to place it, I knew that it was gonna come back.
I just started holding the drain above where you were about to place them.
Unfortunately, that would not have helped. Actually, you would have drained the blood right away, but
Let's use the magnification.
Well, if the timing was right, then it would have.
This is only part of the other piece seems to be lodged.
There's the rest of the round. Let's get it out.
It only takes a fraction of this time.
This particular gunshot
I like how
wound
we're
has been
skipping
treated.
through the dialogue because I'm
Move
going
on
so
to the
fast.
pellet is visible. Now treat the wound made by the pellet.
You don't need to. What the heck?
We should stabilize.
It's lodged inside. It's a shotgun pellet. Extract it before the blood gets in the way again.
Like, the blood won't come back right away. It's just a matter of how much time it's been since you removed the bullet from it and drained it last. See, like, this one was a lot faster.
Yeah.
Close the incision.
Don't worry about the vitals too much. It'll change for the next patient.
Yeah, it was one of those cases where it might help our score, and what else am I going to be doing?
I'm not sure if it does or not with multiple patients.
It doesn't make it worse.
There is a vitals bonus, but I want to say it's only for the last
We've gotten a
patient
message from
in situations
headquarters.
like this.
Our backup is on the way.
That's good to hear. I just hope they make it in time.
Come on, who's the next patient?
Doesn't say what happened, but he's taken a massive blow to the chest.
All right, that was good extraction there.
All
I'm
right.
worried about his internal organs. Let's open him up.
How did you get glass
I was
inside of
expecting
you
something worse than this.
Yeah.
when there were
And he was
like,
expecting
gaping
something
wide-
worse than
Got a
this?
bad feeling.
Please close the wound. Suture the wound before it opens again.
Yeah, I'll get this one if you want to.
That's all of the large lacerations. Let's treat.
Please begin treating the next wound.
Vitals aren't stabilizing.
Let's look around with the magnification tool. There must be more wounds.
Okay, how did they not notice that?
Because we weren't looking at it,
Strange.
obviously.
His vitals aren't stable.
There must be something else we just haven't found yet.
You mean the pieces of glass that are still visibly in him?
That's
Oh, there's
Is there something
subcutaneous
inside the
bleeding.
lung?
Keep the vitals up.
Should be more.
So whenever you cut open one of these, it drops the vitals.
Ah.
And when they burst too, which actually when they burst it's worse. I think there it is. That's like always the last one that I find 'cause
Oh.
it's like kind of tucked against
Yeah.
the side there.
It's a hemorrhage
there it is.
inside the lung.
I thought I got that one.
His vitals are stabilizing. He'll be all right now.
You can get a really long chin on this one if you don't mess anything
Please
up.
close him up.
Yeah.
Well, especially if you don't mess anything up in the beginning. Because every single one of those pieces that you
Very
cut
quickly.
to
Oh,
craft the
yeah.
skin
Let's keep up this
is
pace
one.
for the
So
last two
for each
patients.
burn, you get 4 of those.
Ah.
Plus an okay for doing the burn.
Yeah.
So it's like
This
5
man's in
each.
critical condition.
This isn't good. His vitals are too low.
Broken bone and various external wounds. He
I will
seems
help
to
with
have
it. His
been
vitals are
broken
too
up
low, but-
immediately. I'm worried about
Yeah,
his
let's
internal
get his
organs.
vitals up before we go in. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff, I think. I think there's like a bone stuck in his spleen.
Oh, God.
Yep, multiple
bad.
bones.
Let's watch out for hemorrhaging. The spleen.
Spleen is in pretty severe condition. It's rupturing randomly.
Yeah, it's
Wait, what? That
long.
was... No,
You
that
have to-
was
wait.
definitely out when I got him.
No, it wasn't. You have to wait for the okay
Ow.
before you can start moving it in any direction.
That was
No,
a
you
terrible
ruined our
s-
chain.
I'd already
Taking
ruined
care of
our,
the
most of
wounds,
our
we can
chain.
reassemble
Oh, I
bone
guess the
fragments.
mist, yeah, but still. Yep, right there. You were a little to the right of where it should have gone.
We've reformed the bone.
We're done.
Magic
here.
gel.
Let's go.
That apparently can bind broken
Please
ribs
close the
together.
incision.
Yeah.
So we have only one more, right?
I don't even know.
Just
come
one
on.
more to go. We'll be
Yep.
able to treat them all in our estimated time.
I like how 10 minutes was our estimated
This is
time.
the last patient. The report says that she may be suffering from hemorrhaging in the pericardium.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
Let's
this
open
one
her up.
not fun. Also, I missed. Oh, I
The
missed.
myocardium is hemorrhaging. We'll have to stop the bleeding.
Please continue the operation. But look, we found a
Oh,
hemorrhoid
great. This is the one that has
suture
like a ton
before
of these. Just keep
hemorrhage-
going to
No,
vitals.
the myocardium
Just
split.
keep vitals.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to treat all of these fast enough.
Use
Some of
the
them are going to
ultrasound
burst.
look for the hemorrhaging areas and treat them. Treat dealing with hemorrhages inside the heart is a race against time. Hurry, but be careful.
She seems to be in stable condition. Let's close her up.
Good vital thing.
Yeah. That seems like something you're supposed to use healing touch for.
Yeah, pretty much. You can do it without it, but it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
And
You ran
that's
out.
all
I think
5
I
patients.
like just ran out at the end there.
It's amazing that we were able to save them all within our time
I'm kind of
limit.
impressed that we recovered in that amount of time, considering we took over 3 minutes for the
Yeah.
first patient.
Yeah, that was basically half of the operation was the first patient.
No, I told you, it's
have
like
a status
proportionally
report,
way
sir.
more than the other patients.
Guardia base
Yeah.
is back in our hands. The guerrillas have surrendered and are disarming as ordered.
What about Ramirez?
He's nowhere to be found. He must have slipped away.
Don't let him escape. We must capture him and ascertain the truth. Comb the entire area until you find him.
Comb the desert. We're getting a lot of B's in a row. BBB.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Yeah, ever since the special or challenge mission, we've pretty much averaged B. So I think we got 1 A and then immediately after a C.
Make
Everything else
arrangements
has
to
been a
transfer
B.
the guerrillas to the military police. Every soldier, except those on guard, should search for Ramirez and the other escapees. Pepita, we'll be counting on your nose. Now, find Ramirez.
Also,
Is she really the only dog available?
probably not, but worth noting that she's wearing a
What
shirt
a harrowing
now.
experience. But I guess the president succeeded in suppressing the guerrillas.
It's a high price to pay for peace. This isn't what we came here to do.
Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock.
Oh, I remember
Elena,
this operation now.
I want to thank you all.
It's fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I do kind of say that sarcastically because it is very difficult,
For
but
what?
it's also fun because it's challenging.
That doesn't sound good for
For
me.
saving this village. You put your lives on the line, despite the risk involved. I also want to thank you for negotiating with the president.
You mean getting him to help the stigma victims? That was, well, kinda spur of the moment. Anyway, I'll leave it to you to make sure he keeps his promise.
I hope I'll be as good a doctor as each of you.
I'm sure you will.
Doctors, we have more patients.
Mr. President,
The former Major General is in our custody, but he's badly injured. We've also detained 2 foreigners. One is in critical condition, and the other is unconscious.
I can't take it. Just kill me.
I want to hear everything you know about the guerrilla forces.
Like I tell you, I will be presidente someday.
Probably not, considering that you seem to be bleeding quite profusely.
From
has an
everywhere
abdominal
above the
injury.
neck.
Is it his liver? How ironic. First they want to kill him, and now they want us to save him.
I mean, you're
If
the
I
reason they
wasn't the
want
president,
to
I
save
might have
him.
killed him. But now, I must save him for the good of the people.
Marcus, over here.
You? What the?
Who the hell are you?
Kidman's crony.
Now I recognize you. I never expected to see you guys here.
Same.
So Kidman is behind the stigma outbreak?
It seems that way, but I still don't understand why they were cooperating with the guerrillas.
They were probably after the mining rights to the Culurium.
He promised us world domination. I guess I was a fool to believe.
You think?
Then does that mean this guy over here is Kidman?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
That won't be possible. He's already dead.
Here. Look at how dead he is.
All right, Val. Let's establish priority and begin the first operation.
They're both in critical condition. Severe external abdominal wounds. Is this ruptured? We may have to consider a transplant.
Well, we've got a
If that's
dead
the
guy.
case, then let's be prepared for it. Elena, get the cross-match ready and bring Kidman's body into
Now,
the
luckily
room.
for us, you know, Kidman's going to be a perfect match for both of them, so that they'll both be able to take, you know, half of his liver.
According to the
This is
results
the first time
of
that
the
we've ever done a
examination,
transplant in this game.
Yeah.
both of the survivors show signs of severe liver damage, as we anticipated.
Their livers are too far gone to be healed. Val, how are the cross-matching results?
Fortunately, the cross-matching was negative. The panel reactive antibody tests were clear too, so a transplant is possible in each case.
Then let's split up Kidman's liver between the two of them.
We're performing a liver transplant? Here?
Why? Do you morally object to using an organ from someone who died in battle?
No, I understand, but
I'm afraid we don't have time to debate. Elena, ask the other team to extract the donor's liver. We'll perform both transplant operations.
got it. Then please be ready.
All right, let's begin the operation as soon as the liver's ready.
Alright, we could try to multitask this one. It's a little challenging.
That sounds like I'm
We need to hurry.
stabilizer
The patient's
duty.
vitals are dangerously low.
Where's the liver to be transplanted?
I'll get it. This is the liver we'll use for the operation.
I don't see a liver, I'm just kidding. There's the
The
liver.
anastomosis constrictor we'll need for this operation.
The order in which we should connect the liver is vein, portal vein, artery, and bile duct.
Alright, so let me see if I can get the order right. So, vein is blue, portal vein is yellow, artery is red, and bile duct is green.
Let's start by connecting the vein then.
The constrictor
Now, they're not
blood
actually this
vessel
color
is
in real
the
life,
vein.
but
Make it
the game has to do
instant
something to make it
constricted.
easier to
Grasp
tell them
the tube
apart.
when
Yeah.
Anastomosis on the vein is complete.
Ah, god damn it.
Please suture it and... Huh?
So, there's a trade-off in this operation. If you keep transplanting the liver, you can raise the vital cap each time that you do one of the connecting vessels.
Okay.
But in order to do that, you have to kind of leave the stigma alone.
Okay.
So,
Why is there stigma here?
the only problem is that some of the places where we need to transplant the liver are out of the field of view for where the stigma are swimming around.
Don't
So
tell
it's
me.
I wish
One
it
of
was
them was
possible to
infected?
keep like both of them in view so that we could work on them at the same time, but it's really just not
We don't have
possible
time
to
to
do.
ask
Okay.
questions. Get the laser.
What should I be doing?
The patient's vitals have increased.
Let's
The portal
let's
vein
do
is the
one
yellow
of the
tube.
transplant. Let's do one more of these and then we'll take care of the stigma.
Now's our chance to make... We can't...
Okay.
let's
After
perform
that, we'll
anastomosis
do
on
the
it
rest of
before
the
hemorrhages
transplant.
again. Let's suture it before the patient's vitals have
Okay.
recovered even more. The artery is next.
So let's take care of the
The
stigma
red
now.
blood vessel is the artery. Keep burning it with the laser. The laser's working.
I think this stigma is a little bit more active, so like this tear is a little bit more active in terms of it cuts more frequently. Oh, wait. Oh, that was me. I was like, I'm not in the laser, am I? Because I was getting myself confused with you a little.
Yeah, I've done that a bit. That one's laser.
Okay, we got
One
it.
appeared.
Because the difficult thing with this one is that you want to get the vitals up, you know, so that you have more room to work with in terms of
Yeah.
treating the stigma.
More margin for error.
Yeah, more margin for error, but then at the same time,
Tumors have appeared in the area.
I'll take care of these.
Are these from the
Okay.
tear?
Oh, I'm out of
Oh,
laser.
come on. I feel like I'm dropping it like right at the edge of what the game considers. We're not going to be able to get these two they fused together.
This?
Oh.
They fused together.
So yeah, we definitely want to treat this because if we leave it alone, it'll do the attack where it does 6 at a time. Let's alternate on this.
What am I alternating on?
So I'll do one hit, you'll do the next hit.
Care incineration
Okay.
is going smoothly.
So it'll be me this time. So basically, we can just keep it, you know, stunned the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
Care has disappeared. Please continue with the transplant operation.
So now you can see why I called this one fun, right?
Perform
Yeah.
the anastomo. Now suture it. Do it before the constrictor wears. The bile duct is the
The bile duct is the green tube.
Thank you for cutting me off, Valerie.
Please make perform the anastomosis. Now suture it. We've transplanted the liver and destroyed the care.
That was a surprise. Okay, let's close him up.
But guess what? The stigma
isn't
came from
good.
the donor's liver.
Doctor, what's the matter?
If that care came from the donor's liver,
Then we'll have to do that again with the other patient, won't we? But we don't have a spare liver.
yeah, we have to do this. Let's be ready for anything.
You don't have to worry about the vitals, it'll reset.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in the next case, for this one, we're gonna treat one of them right
Patient will
away.
be transported to a safe location.
Okay.
You'll see
Afraid of
why.
what might happen, but we should move on to the next operation.
Let's raise the vitals first, though, before
Oh,
we do
yeah.
anything.
We're ready to go.
Sounds
Get
good.
that liver ready. Let's begin.
Probably before the Sigma show.
The anastomosis treatment is the same
Stigma
as before.
shows up.
Now we'll get one of these.
Just
Going
pick
all
up the blue
Mega
blood
Man
vessel
names.
with the vein. Make an incision, drain the blood, pull it straight to the nest. This can't be.
Okay.
It's stigma.
I'm gonna finish
And
treating
there's
this
two of
one
them.
before we work on the stigma.
Okay, if
not
any of them
just
come up
care.
here, I'll kind of try to zap
I
them a bit.
agree.
You're right. Bring up the ironic that we be using.
Vitals have improved.
Okay, so we're dealing with Onyx.
Is
That's
the
why we
portal.
don't want to leave it
The serum is
alone.
working.
You know?
Onyx has gone into hiding. It went
Here.
into hiding again.
Just worry about suturing lacerations if they show up and raising the vitals. Crap,
Okay.
ready to go. Now, luckily in this case, the organ is small, so the number of locations where it can hide is lower.
Yeah.
Vitals.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that was
that's,
very
that's
bad.
that's the Onyx. So now we
The
can just
onyx
worry
has
about
been
transplanting
eliminated.
the.
Continue working.
Okay.
This is a tough spot. But hang in there, Doc. The constrictor is a Please perform the anastomosis. Now suture it.
After this, we should
Patient's
maybe
vitals have
yeah,
recovered a little.
do some of that.
The
The artery is the red blood vessel.
What? How did I get a miss on that? I could have sworn I heard the sound of like injecting the anastomosis constrictor.
Is it different than the normal stuff?
No, well, yeah, it's not the.
Well, no, I mean, is
shit
it
laser.
is it different sound? So I
Yeah,
think
so here, that's the sound.
Oh,
So I heard that sound, but I still got a miss.
Now's our chance.
Then I don't-
Perform the anastomosis before it hemorrhages again. Last one. The liver transplant is complete.
So now we have a lot of room to work with, and we just have the care to deal with. So
One of the care has been incinerated.
that's the way that I generally do this operation. Is after the first transplant, take care of the Onyx, do the rest of the transplant for this one,
okay.
and then take care of the care. Take care.
Another care has appeared.
I think this is. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, just wait.
Care
Oh.
have
Okay, now
fused
we can do
together.
it.
All right, so wait for your laser to die.
So now it's your turn. Yeah, for whatever reason, you kind of push it around whenever you're using the laser on it. It seems like it
Just
always
a little
pushes
more.
it down.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the vague direction the laser is coming
Here, I'll
from.
take care of this. You keep lasering it. Okay. Vitals.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Well then,
Effective teamwork.
Yay.
Yay.
I can't believe something like that could happen.
Does this mean that we were transplanting stigma within the liver?
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. All I know is that we took the best course of action we could given the situation.
That actually turned out pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Then again, I know like the best strategy for that operation.
Yeah.
That
So
operation had
Which
several
helps.
unexpected
if you do
twists,
things like in the wrong
but the
order,
liver
like say you try to
transplants are
transplant the
both
liver
complete.
instead of taking care of the onyx,
Great work.
you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
We still messed up on some things though,
Yeah.
but we got an A.
Okay.
Well,
Can't
it's
complain.
because of score, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they can shed
Well, if
some
we
new
keep
light
up with
on
our
stigma.
average, the next one's a C.
That should put an end to the Kidman family and to the uncertainty of Professor Wilkinson's whereabouts as well.
We have to leave soon, Maria.
In that case, I should try to learn as much as I can from you two before you go.
Well, it's the end of the chapter, so we're actually leaving right now. Bye.
Yeah. You should have been
Listen,
doing that
Maria.
already. Too late.
It's not the president who will shape this country's future. It's people like you.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the president will shape the country's future.
Yeah. A
You're
bit.
the ones who will build a better future.
It's more like you will both do it instead of just him.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get going, but just know that we'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
It's not like we're gonna totally forget about you after we leave here or anything.
I'll do
Right.
my best to make you proud.
She never gets brought up again in the main
Yeah.
story.
That does not surprise me. And wow, that's been a long episode.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's because we had,
Lots of story.
well, no, yeah, we had the Heat of Battle one, and then we had this one.
Yeah.
Both of which are 10-minute operation time limits. So.
Yeah.
And they're both fairly long, so.
Yeah.
And their story, so.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this episode. I've been redxparasite,
I have an Air 327.
signing out.